England one of the top bowling attacks again. They have a good bowling attack for those conditions. I'm not so sure about batting again. You know, there are a couple of big names, but if they don't deliver, then it's going to be difficult for England, I feel.
All right, Boria, who's there with Saurav. Boria, I had a question for you as well as for Saurav. How crucial do you think Cook and Peterson could have been for England as far as this game is concerned? And do you really think they're going to be missed as far as this big game is concerned?
You know, they're running out of time, but the question for you is, will they miss Peterson and Cook? Would you have, in an ideal scenario, picked the two of them?
More than Cook, I think they'll miss Peterson, but then that's the way it is. He's not there. I think England have become a better one-day team than what we saw the whole of last year, especially against India at home. They have the side, but there's not someone who is a match winner. Kevin Peterson was not that much in one-day cricket as he was in Test cricket, but he was still better than the rest. England has always underachieved as a one-day team. There are some quality players, but when you look at the ones coming after Morgan, Bopara, and then Butler. Butler is my go-to man in this team. The rest, I'm not too sure. Bell is another class player, but for me it's Bell and Butler. But there's not enough ammunition in the side to go the distance.
I'll just add Joe Root to that, maybe Bell, Butler and Root. But yes, I mean, England, big batting names missing. If you compare with them in Australia, you know, it's chalk and cheese, Australia all the way.
Right. Thanks a lot, Boria, for all those insights. Nikhil, of course, George Bailey is going to be leading the Australian side in the absence of Michael Clarke. How would you compare the captaincy styles of George Bailey and when you compare it with Michael Clarke?
Well, to be honest, you know, Michael Clarke, very aggressive, looking to lead right from the front. But there's not a lot of comparison, Himanshu, because if you look at the side, no matter who's leading, with the names that you take, and Tendulkar said a very vital thing in that interview of his as well, you know, he's picked it absolutely fantastic. The side that is in top-notch form. So at the end of the day, you know, most of these guys are match winners, they know what to do. So I wouldn't really compare two captains, but the good thing is, he's being selfless. He says, if Michael Clarke comes back, he's the captain of the side, I'm ready to sit out at the end of the day. That just goes to show the unity of the side. That is the most important thing.
Right. Well, on to the first match of the day. The Kiwis have made a strong start against Sri Lanka in the World Cup opener at Christchurch, riding on a strong batting display by McCullum, Williamson and Corey Anderson. New Zealand finished on 331 for the loss of 6 wickets. Lakmal and Mendes took 2 wickets each for Sri Lanka. With Lasith Malinga back in the ODI side for the first time since August, Sri Lanka chose to bowl in the opening game. And before the battle of the subcontinent giants, India and Pakistan, Indian skipper talked about the team balance and mindset going into the high-pressure game. Importantly, Dhoni said that there are no injury concerns and the whole squad is fit and the atmosphere in the dressing room is positive. Talking about playing 11, MSD said that it will depend on the wicket, but the Indian skipper made it clear he's more in favour of playing Jadeja rather than Akshar Patel on experience. With all the hype and pressure around India-Pakistan clash, Dhoni is happy that they are playing the arch rivals up front and believes India is used to deal with such pressure and playing in front of a big crowd. And as we build up to the blockbuster clash between India and Pakistan tomorrow, our consulting editor Boria Majumdar caught up with the fans in Adelaide who are preparing to witness this epic encounter. Here's a report from Ground Zero.
I'm here at the Rundle Mall, the city centre of Adelaide, with the dream team, they call themselves. 15 students, and behind me is the carnival. These people have been chosen by the South Australia Cricket Association. They've come here from India to watch India play Pakistan. It's a dream come true for them, and they're out in the streets watching the carnival, enjoying the spectacle. This is the moment. The World Cup has finally come alive. It's the spectacle, it's the carnival, it's a party, and the party has just begun. The fact is, will this party be unending? Will this party continue until Sunday? Will this party be a 6-0 for India? We've already beaten Pakistan 5-0. If that happens, Adelaide on Sunday will not sleep. And back home, 1.2 billion people will party with them. So who will win on Sunday?
India! India!
energy is infectious. And then the way he led Australian team in the Test series and also played well in the one-day series is something that one needs to take notice.